Yes, Joe Flizzow dah datang. So kita ada Joe kita. Hello. Assalamualaikum bro.
Waalaikumsalam. Boleh dengar?
Hello. Uh,
Dengar tak?
Sehat bro?
Sihat, Alhamdulillah. How are you guys?
Dengar.
Dengar, eh?
I'm good bro, I'm good. So macam mana bro? Sepanjang lockdown ni okey ke? Buat apa je dekat rumah?
Lockdown. Macam tu lah. Lockdown has been alright. Saya ambil kesempatan ni nak habiskan album. Um,
Okey.
yeah. And then,
Kira tengah working out on your new album lah. Solo album ke macam mana?
yes. Hold on, sekejap. Saya nak connectkan ni dengan Bluetooth ni.
So sekejap kita tunggu. Okey. Ngam. Okey, boleh dengar?
Okay, loud and clear.
Okay, cantik. So, Joe, sepanjang lockdown memang dekat rumah memang tengah working on new album ke atau macam mana? Memang tengah on
Sebenarnya
progress
album
ke
tu
atau
dah
macam
siap. Album tu dah siap. Sebelum lockdown pun dah siap.
okay.
Lockdown ni secara tak langsung kita tertangguh sikit lah kita punya release tu. Sepatutnya
Okay.
kita dah shoot satu music video, sepatutnya bulan 3 itu hari kita shoot second music video. Tapi kita terpaksa tangguhkan lah shoot tu semua kan. So album pun ada delay sikit. Tapi bagi saya ada hikmah lah. Pasal kita ada 2-3 kolaborasi yang sebenarnya tak plan pun, tapi pasal lockdown ni mereka akan muncul lah. Yep. One of them is MK. I think he also gave a big of dia ada macam leak sikit lagu tu hari. So there's one song that has a feature now. Saya pun ada berhubung dengan J Park. So insyaAllah dia akan loncat atas satu lagu. And then I'm gonna holler at one OG lah. Tapi saya I can't name no names yet, man. But it's a legend lah, a legend in the game, New York baby. So
Oh man,
yang
New
tu kalau
York.
ada apa-apa berita, yeah.
So kira macam untuk album yang dah siap ni ada berapa track dalam album tu?
16.
Wow, 16 macam okay, 16 banyak sangat. Berapa lama progress untuk buat album ni?
So 1.5 years, 2 years. Mungkin dalam 2 tahun yang lepas ni saya dah record about mungkin 30 lagu. Tapi kita potong-potong sikit dia punya babat tu semua. So kita tinggalkan 16 lagu lah. Oops.
So macam untuk Joe Flizzow kan, untuk Joe Flizzow kita tahu Joe Flizzow pernah release 2009 release album President, and then lepas beberapa tahun kemudian release album Havoc yang mana 2013. So dia punya jangka gap dia tu kalau ikutkan panjang tau. Kenapa Joe Flizzow pilih untuk buat macam tu? Maknanya ada setengah rapper datang setiap tahun album tau. So macam pihak Joe Flizzow, kenapa Joe Flizzow pilih kenapa nak release album untuk jangka masa yang panjang?
Bagi saya, kalau ikutkan hati saya dah release lebih kerap. Tapi mungkin saya tak nafikan yang the last 10 years banyak perubahan dalam dunia muzik ni. Saya bagi contoh. Mungkin tahun 2003 kita boleh jual 200,000 CD. Tapi 2015 tiba-tiba 5,000 pun dah jadi. Dah macam satu something special ni lah, if you can sell 5,000 CD. So peredaran teknologi, dengan adanya now kita dah masuk dalam fully digitized era kan. I think this a lot of time saya berhenti dan saya tengok, saya cuba kaji landscape dunia muzik dan cara bisnes tu dijalankan. So secara tak langsung mungkin ramai yang boleh cakap okay, dia orang not as guerrilla as we were before, but it's more like plan and lebih banyak strategi yang masuk dalam setiap behind setiap album. But having said that, saya sedar yang it's important to remain relevant. So I think over the years from 2013 to 2019, although I haven't had releases, I've had appearances. Like you can see, we have songs like Evo, like Negaraku. You know, I got songs on other people's albums. So I feel like ada lah, bukan macam tak ada terus. Yeah.
Betul.
But I feel 2020 is tepat pada masanya lah untuk kembali dengan
Untuk
album.
release album.
So the album is fire, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This album
So
is...
macam untuk next album ni
album ni gila, bro.
Release physical.
Huh?
Untuk next album ni ada perancangan untuk release physical lah? Physical CD ke hanya untuk tumpu kepada digital saja?
Mungkin kita akan buat something special. Mungkin kita akan release vinyl or something like that. Yeah, but kemungkinan besar akan ada a limited edition run or something lah. You know? Yeah.
Okay. So untuk next album baru ni, kebanyakan lagu tu dalam bahasa Melayu ataupun bahasa Inggeris, bro?
Bahasa Melayu.
Bahasa Melayu. Wow.
Bahasa Melayu, tapi saya adalah sprinkle sikit perkataan-perkataan bahasa Inggeris. Bagi saya, I'm very comfortable rapping like that. Saya punya proses kreativiti saya tu, melainkan memang saya duduk nak tulis sesuatu lagu tu dengan niat, okay, this is gonna be a full Malay song. Tapi kalau, and very jarang saya macam tu. Very jarang. Saya ada satu lagu yang berjudul Kuasa, featuring Azlan Typewriter. Lagu tu mungkin first single. But this song is okay. Memang waktu saya tulis lagu tu adalah during malam, macam 2 malam sebelum elections yang last. So, you know, saya just as an observer of the chaos that was happening, or rather like New Malaysia, you know. And it was just like an observation of the whole thing, and I wrote quite. Itu secara tak sengaja saya tulis full bahasa, dan mungkin bukan macam bahasa yang Joe Flizzow biasa dengar, macam a lot bahasa. Kalau dengar, most of my raps is like very street, you know. But that one was a proper song. Yeah.
So bro, macam saya sebenarnya dah lama nak tanya bro satu soalan ni tau. Kebanyakan rapper dalam Malaysia sekarang ni, especially our young generation rapper kan, diorang banyak guna perkataan nigger dalam lagu. So apa pendapat bro pasal penggunaan nigger dalam lagu ni? Sedangkan diorang tu semua Melayu bro.
Saya rasa kita dengar tak?
Dengar.
Ya. Saya rasa benda tu selok-eloknya kita elakkan lah. Saya rasa seharusnya dielakkan lah. Melainkan seseorang itu membesar dalam environment yang sebegitu. Macam saya cakap, why I say that is because perkataan ni digunakan oleh kaum minoriti lain juga di New York, seperti Hispanic, seperti Dominican Republic ni orang, atau Latin ni orang, atau Mexicans, atau even Asians dekat New York. Jadi kalau awak memang lahir atau memang membesar dalam that kind of environment, then yeah man, I'm not, who am I to tell you what to use, what word to say. But bagi saya tak kot kan. Because you can understand like the significance of this word, and even dekat Amerika pun orang setengah, bukannya semua orang menggunakan perkataan tu. You know, like the more there are the ones that don't use this word, and because it's still linked to satu sejarah yang agak, you know, is a dark history lah, you know, you know, like slavery and all that, you know. So
betul.
Yeah, but
Bagi orang kadang-kadang diorang guna perkataan tu diorang rasa macam cool lah. That's a problem lah sebenarnya.
for me, you know, like but I'm on one hand also I believe in freedom of speech. Whatever you want to say, you say. So I'm not here to say don't do this or don't do that. But in my opinion, no, I haven't used the word and I won't.
Untuk elakkan lah kan. So bro, macam saya paling minat lah antara satu lagu solo bro, iaitu Satu Kali. Antara Satu Kali tu dulu saya ingat lagi bro pernah cakap okay akan release music video. So kenapa tak release music video? Sebab ramai gila orang tahu lagu tu. But kenapa tak release music video bro? That song was a dope bro. Memang tak boleh nak, memang best sangat lah.
Actually, Satu Kali is my favorite song daripada album Habis. Actually, my favorite song is Ila Ila. And bila saya dah siap album Havoc tu, sebenarnya Ila Ila adalah lagu yang saya nak jadikan single. You know, but in the end Havoc was the first single, but I was so stuck into this mindset where bagi saya album Havoc ni saya lama terdiam dan saya ingin membuktikan kepada ramai orang. I had something to prove lah. I wanted that spot and I wanted to earn it. You know what I mean? Like ramai banyak album-album yang bagus-bagus dah keluar sebelum tu, dan I'm up until that point 2013 saya memang tak ada niat nak buat album bahasa Inggeris. Saya selesa, you know, buat more English songs. But then I released Kongsi, and after I released Kongsi on YouTube, I thought that okay, I have a unique sound and a unique style. You know, bila saya guna Kongsi, saya guna banyak slang lah, kan? Saya banyak berpantun sikit, but at the same time it's very street. Macam the line like gua nak tengok lu punya 10 sen. You know, dulu saya datang daripada era public phone. Jadi bila orang bergaduh atau ada confrontation, banyak masih ada macam kias-kias, you know. So sometimes orang like kalau boleh berbual kita berbual. Kalau lu nak tengok lu punya posik, gua boleh tunggu sini tengok lu punya posik. So this kind of, and I just felt like it was missing from Malaysian music. Like it was either you're rapping proper, like, which I was there too, you know, I did it like that as well. You know, I just wanted to be me, and it just came naturally. Saya dah tak kisah macam orang nak cakap, Mak ni tulis lagu ni, dia tak. Memang lah, gua tulis lagu, gua freestyle ya, macam 2-3 lagu ni, it's like, it's straight from the top. Like Havoc was a freestyle, Lulari, everything, the entire song was a freestyle. One take, you know what I mean? Havoc was one take freestyle. And a few other songs. I didn't write it, you know? So, but instead of like being insecure and like, alamak, you know, I didn't write enough. I'm like, yo, I sound dope. What I'm saying is like, no one said this shit before, so you're gonna listen to this. And like, I've never rapped or written raps to impress people. I always want to impress myself. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't write raps to impress even like the people close to me. I just know if it's fire, it's fire. Dah. Kalau lu tak suka, kau tak kisah. Lu tak suka? Lu tak faham. Macam gitu. Lu tak suka? Lu tak faham. Nanti lagi 3 tahun lu faham. And true, sometimes it's like that. In 3 years, like, oh snap, now I get it. Like now, people are rapping is normal. Masa saya keluarkan lagu Havoc, saya diorang kata, okay, ini menghancurkan bahasa Malaysia. Ada dalam siap keluar surat khabar, you know, like, ramai orang, cendekiawan, orang-orang pandai-pandai. But they don't get the fact that, look, with art, there is no law. There's no law. And with rap, there's no law. There's no law saying this line. There's no law, bro. And you gotta understand one thing. We are not in the business of language, bro. This is not just language. This is
Faham?
communication. Ini adalah bidang komunikasi. Ini bukan bidang penulisan sahaja. Dalam komunikasi, this is komunikasi juga. Kalau saya
Betul?
pergi kat ujung sana macam Red Indian, saya bakar smoke signal pun, that's komunikasi. Kenyit mata is komunikasi. So, you feel me, like, I feel like Havoc album was very important for me. And another reason why it took so long is because I don't want this next album to be weak. You know what I mean? Like, I give myself high expectations. And I'll be the first to admit lang, okay, macam 2018 pun dah boleh release lah album ni. But mungkin kurang 6-7 lagu yang dah ada sekarang. And saya happy saya tak release album tu 2018. Walaupun ada cukup 3 single yang boleh carry album ni. But I feel like I want to present this album as a full body of work. Macam Havoc, you dengar start to end, one shot, you know, and then you'll see. It's like a play, it's like a musical.
Betul?
And that's what. And now it's done. Dia punya dah siap tu sampai saya lockdown ni saya tak ada buat lagu baru nak tambah. Because saya tak nak kacau benda yang siap ni. Bagi saya this artwork is done. We just nak maybe a few more players coming in, mixing, mastering, you know, certain instrumentation kita buat live, some musician, sessionist tu.
Faham? Sebab masa bro release Havoc album dulu 2013, memang ramai orang persoalkan benda tu kan, macam apa ni benda macam ni kan, Joe Flizzow buat album macam ni. But beberapa tahun kemudian sekarang ni orang dah faham, okay, Joe Flizzow create something environment yang new school kan, new school punya environment, baru orang boleh terima kan benda-benda tu.
It's like macam dulu bila orang come, you know, this whole minimalist. Kalau macam you masuk rumah apartment orang, oh minimalist. When it first came out, this whole like approach minimalism, orang tak faham. Lu beli rumah besar, lepas tu lu ada 2 sofa dengan 1 artwork dengan ni je. But now it's wow, oh ni gila babi, ni 5-star hotel, oh, you know what I mean? Tapi I tell you one thing, it's harder to furnish the whole lobby of a hotel with saya bagi awak 5 benda nak hias lobby ni. Ataupun saya bagi awak 100 benda. So what I went with, okay, boom, 5 benda. This track is gonna be like, 5 sounds. That's it, like I was like, boom. 1 bass line, 1, that's it, boom. But on the other hand, I told Sona like, okay, macam lagu Lu Lari. I'm a big rock fan, you know, saya suka macam Search, Gersang, Wings, you know what I mean? Like I grew up in the 80s and on my Walkman, it was either hip hop music or Malaysian rock music. So like Lu Lari, I told Sona, I want to do a song. And Adib killed it out with that melody, right? And I gave Adib the same brief. But bila lu dengar the entire like breakdown where Adib sings, I told Sona to learn, to like study. Aku bagi dia Bumi Putra Rockers, bro. So dia dengar BPR, bro. So dengar left-handed, bro. Like 3 weeks. And then Sona wrote that joint. And he understood it. So it's not just like trap sound, no, man. Like I feel like that it was a balanced album in the sense that there are elements where, yes, Lu Lari punya raps and the verses were very loose. It was a freestyle, but it's loose. But at the same time, we put some attention into the sound, you know what I mean? The samples, the melody, how we mix this, And if you want to go, you know, like, okay, there's Baik where macam gitu. But then there's also songs where I can go technical. You know, I can go. But sometimes you don't want to. You know what I mean? So I feel like I don't have to prove myself out anymore.
Betul?
Like,
itu betul, itu fakta, bro.
I don't think anybody should write for anybody else but themselves. That's always been, you know what I mean? But when somebody criticizes me, dulu, when I was trying to find my sound, like, there'll be some of my really close friends that would be, yo, man, you know what I mean? Like, mungkin your parking is not there yet. I know what you're trying to do, but it's not there yet. So, like, trying to get this sound, I work with producers who help me get there.
Mhm.
You know, like I like feedback like that. I like, yo bro, you know, like Sona's like that too. Like, hey bro, you know, maybe this. And I'm like that with him. Hey, lu punya ni line, maybe lu buang ini 2-3 word. Yeah, so we always check each other. And you see, when I work with a producer,
Mhm.
even though they're young or inexperienced or what, they're the boss. You feel me? Like I always
Oh.
give them that creative capacity. I will never take a beat from somebody and like, hey, you don't know anything. This is my beat. Now I will tear it up, and I will always let work with them. I will want to get the best out of every producer, even if getting the best out of that producer is telling them not to do certain things. I'll give you an example. Mix. Like some people just cannot mix. Tapi kenapa lu masih mix? Pasal lu, you know, you attached to your project. Normally it's that. Or you want to save a couple of bucks. But sometimes we need to be stern and say, okay, guys, this entire project, this guy is mixing it. You know, like all he does is mix, all he does is master. So, in that case, in that sense, you're relieving him of one duty, but you're also giving him more time to perfect and hone his craft and what he's supposed to do, and just concentrate on the song, man. You know what I mean? Like, forget about the beat and forget about the mix. Yeah.
Betul. So cari kelainan lah kan. So bro, bercakap pasal bila orang sebut je Joe Flizzo, orang akan kaitkan dengan Malik. Tu biasa lah kan, itu biasa. Joe Flizzo, Malik, and then Too Fat. So apa kenangan yang paling apa memori yang paling bro tak boleh lupa benda-benda tu masa bro, tak kisahlah dari segi konsert ke macam mana ke, apa benda kenangan yang paling best sekali dalam hidup bro semasa bro run dengan Too Fat dulu?
Banyak sangat bro. Like saya tak ada. For me like Too Fat, you have to understand satu benda. Macam daripada start sampai habis, kita tak pernah gaduh tau. Cuma bila kat ujung tu, it's like, okay lah bro, I have to go here, you have to do this. But like the run tu, A to Z tu, or A to B, I don't know, A to Z. Point A to point whatever, right? Till it ended. It was a great run bro. It was like, dia tak ada masalah. Dia tak ada, it's like laughter, kelakar, every day is just like fun. Itu yang scary tu, macam you know, of course you have your downers, you know. Sometimes you know, things don't work out for you, but like for the most part, 98% of it was, and plus we were young. But bagi saya yang saya tak boleh lupakan ialah apabila kita pergi Indonesia first time. Because we weren't ready for Indonesia lah. Let's put it this way. Itu masa mula-mula, tapi kita adapt dengan cepat. First kita sampai Indonesia, sampai airport. They took us to, waktu tu saya dengan EMI. So they took us to EMI office. And 100 press tunggu kat situ. So kita tak biasa benda ni. Pasal dekat Malaysia, press is not very aggressive atau macam. And tak pernah, up until that time, saya tak pernah buat press conference yang ada 100 press, campur photographer mungkin 200 orang dalam bilik. So, it was like, we weren't ready for it lah. And bila diorang tanya kita soalan, kita sampai tak faham bahasa Indonesia. So ada translator bro, memang kelakar. Memang kelakar ada translator. And like, wow, we basically got killed lah. Like, we didn't make a good first impression lah. You know what I mean? Like, pasal kita macam budak-budak Malaysia yang berbual Melayu, berbual English. Lepas tu macam, setengah press macam okay, setengah lagi macam, ini puyo kan. So, I told Malik, I said, okay bro, kita kena belajar ni language. Like, now bro, sekarang kalau gua berbual bahasa Indonesia, kalau gua ngobrol bahasa Indonesia, man, lu pasti ingat gua orang Jakarta loh. Tapi kalau dulu gua masih belum ngerti ngobrol. Jadi saya cakap macam mana kita nak belajar. So lu tahu gua beli apa? Gua cakap dengan Yaman, okay, malam ni gua nak beli semua VCD movie Indonesia. Gua beli cerita hantu semua. And got on subtitle bro. Got on subtitle. Jadi bila gua dengar that line, gua tahu meaning dia apa. And I would stop, pause, tanya orang. That was that lah. But Indonesia was a lot of good times lah. We made a lot of good friends that are still, you know, homeboys until now, like family until today. And yeah.
So macam dulu ramai yang tahu yang Joe Flizzow dulu masa time-time muda-muda 20-an dulu, dia antara orang yang gemar dengan fashion rambut. Afro, cornrow, semua benda dia dah buat. So kenapa pilih untuk botak? Kenapa bro?
Senang lah. Kobe Bryant bro, Jordan, Kobe Bryant, tak adalah. Senang bro. Senang. But yeah man, dulu like masa saya belajar kat Liverpool, saya punya best friend seorang. Nama dia Chris Marotwana. Dia daripada Botswana. So, and dia punya gang semua memang style lah kan. Jadi kau jealous lah, cakap bro. But I naturally have an afro, okay? Because I don't know, my late father had an afro, my younger brother has afro, you know like, kalau memang panjang memang afro. So I knew like, okay, the texture of my hair mesti boleh bikin ni cornrows. So, basically my first cornrows were done by my classmates lah, dekat Limpok Wing. Budak-budak Botswana. And the girls lah, so the homeboys like, yo man, you know, we gotta ask the homegirls to do it. So yeah. And then eventually like, I would see my other homegirl, Tasha, to bukakan benda tu and to like, macam, because takut your scalp treatment, kena buat scalp treatment juga every 2 weeks, you know, so Tasha would open the braids and she'd do the. And then one day Tasha was like, yo, saya nak pergi Singapore nak belajar. Saya cakap, saya pergi Singapore boleh belajar dengan kau punya member budak Botswana. So then, you know, I don't know if you guys know Tasha, but Tasha is like, she the G, yeah. She did everybody from, of course, Wah start. But like, after that was Rafex and Resh Monu and everybody in that era that had cornrows, 90% it was probably Tasha lah. They killed it, you know. Yeah. But I've always had a feeling for hair fashion and also hair, because when I grew up, like, saya selalu beli magazine dekat Sungai Wang. Kat Sungai Wang ni dulu ada satu kedai ni dekat bawah. If you ada duit, kalau January 1st of January or 2nd of January, you nak beli January punya edition of the sauce or whatever, you have to pay like RM16 or RM14, RM15, RM20. Tengok lah kedai apa. Tapi kalau you nak budget, you beli bulan Februari, bulan Januari punya. You pergi kedai kat bawah, ada kedai, you boleh beli RM5 atau RM3, you know. And at the same bookstore, yang jual macam, bukan second hand bookstore, tapi cuma yang macam dah, you know, not, you don't get it the month it comes out lah. Ada banyak magazine, Japanese punya fashion magazine. Memang kita tak faham apa-apa pun benda tu. But like, kita boleh tengok gambar je. And like, a lot of like Asians with like cornrows and, you know, so I was heavily influenced by fashion. I think a lot of people were lah. KL time tu kan. It was a very colourful time. Like 90s hip hop dekat KL memang colourful. Kalau you tengok, people go to the gigs today, and saya bukan nak putting down the new generation or anything, but I'm just saying, like today a lot of people wanna look the same. Like, kalau Balenciaga punya time, okay, gua nak semua satu gang Balenciaga, satu gang. And I saw this at Sneakerla. I saw one same crew, 11 pakai the same New Balance kicks. Like, or like 5 guys in the crew and 4 of them are wearing the same Yeezys, you know what I mean? I come from an era where everybody wanted to stand out like that, but didn't want to be the same. So everybody wanted to outshine each other. So if you go to a gig, like even somebody like Kat, like now Kat is like one of my oldest friends in the industry. I've known Kat since, you know, he was a gig promoter. He was one of the first guys to give me one of, like, early on, like to Fat your second, third gig. I think one of them was the ones organized by Kat. And like, but like I give you an example. Like I've seen Kat wear a Pele punya winter jacket tengah-tengah KL, tengah hari buta bro. Lu faham tak? And it was normal. It was like full. Tapi if you can find photos from gigs from the late 90s in Malaysia, you would see that there was so much flavor, bro. It was like everybody is like, you know, like then you see like the VL Bato Loco crew come through, like, you know, straight up like essay, you know, like, and you see who's coming with like basketball jerseys. So that one regular to normal, but like Timberlands fresh out of the box. It was a dope era.
Ya, dope era lah kan. Sebab ya boleh katakan era dulu tu, masa tu pun yang generation pun tak tahu macam mana environment macam mana kan. So you boleh nampak antara dua side lah kan. So bro, antara three album yang you rasa macam album tu memang bagi impact yang besar dalam life you, bro.
Hip hop album?
Hip hop album.
Any album?
Any album lah, any album.
Yeah, number one would be The Chronic, Dr. Dre. This susah ni pasal banyak sangat ni yang
Banyak.
yang really shape me, you know, because you can understand dulu apa yang kita ada itu je lah.
Betul?
Bukannya saya ada, I'm not gonna tell you like, oh, when in 1993 I had 100 CDs. No, man. I had like maybe 5. You know, so maybe like I had Dr. Dre, I had maybe like, you know, later on 94 maybe like Snoop Dogg. Actually Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style is an album that, ini album yang saya hafal macam A to Z pasal itu je saya ada album. The Chronic, Doggy Style, even Warren G punya album, first album yang ada Regulate tu. Nas,
Elmatic.
Yeah. What else, man? Jay-Z, Reason of Doubt. I remember buying that CD in Wan Utama. Dekat mana? Ada satu kedai nama Virgo, tingkat 3. I bought that CD, Reason of Doubt, 1996, masa saya form 5. Yeah, that album also like, you know, it was a Wu-Tang Forever album also was important for me. I think the both Jay-Z, Biggie Smalls albums were important. The last
banyak, bro.
The last
so many albums
was important to me. Yeah.
So apa cakap pasal Warren G tadi. Dulu Tufat ada buat lagu dengan Warren G, kita semua tahu, just a little bit kan. Macam mana boleh dapat connection dengan Warren G, bro?
Waktu my Yanis American, who now is the head of vice president of artist management Def Jam. Waktu itu she was in the States. So saya kenal Yanis ni daripada tahun 2000. She was in the States managing a lot of artists in the States. And she was based out of San Francisco. Dan saya rasa waktu itu we managed to send our music to her. Kita hantar dia kita punya CD. And dia dalam satu bus ride daripada Oakland nak pergi LA ke daripada LA nak pergi San Francisco, one of those lah, but it was on the walk. And Warren G was sitting in front. Dia memang kenal Warren G pun. So dia just pergi depan dengan this man, say, yo, these are my boys from Malaysia, you want to do a song with them? Dan Warren G dengar lagu kita, tak tahu lah lagu apa yang dia dengar kan. And then lepas tu dia cakap, yo man, they dope. Let's do a track. That's it lah. Sometimes it's as easy as that, you know, like there's no rocket science to it. It's just, that's why I say like, you never know who's going to give you that break or that helping hand. Betul. You know, like, that's why saya kurang lah kalau nak kerek-kerek dengan orang dengan apa dia kerek. Tapi saya ni baik. Because like for me tak guna kita sombong, because sometimes help can come macam gitu, just like a blessing, you know, like, yeah.
Faham. So macam
saya dapat tolong artis baru, mungkin lagi 10 tahun dia orang boleh tolong saya.
Betul.
You know? So you cannot be too confident or too like hey, I've been here first. There's no such thing. There's no
Mhm.
such thing. And in music, yes, you hormat orang lama, but dari segi macam, if you're capable, you're capable. Dia macam main bola.
Betul.
Kan? Kalau lu Beckham tapi lu 37 tahun ni Beckham, lu akan retire soon. So, I mean, yeah, retirement maybe is not a good analogy lah. But what I'm saying is, if you are a 45-year-old rock star and you are a 20-year-old rock star, if you are on that stage because you deserve to be there, you deserve to be there. You know?
Mhm.
So I don't demand like, hey, kiss the ring to, youngins or man. No. For me, I feel like I'm just one of everyone else. Again, we are still in the same scene together. We still have a long way to go. Whereas there are more things that we can build, like
Mhm.
kita tak boleh macam happy, because you have to understand hip hop has not been here that long in Malaysia. Rock has been here since the 50s, bro. You get me?
Betul.
Like, yeah. Jadi, and there are more things we can do in Malaysian hip hop. We can do TV shows, we can do, can create more content, So I think we need to grow as a whole, help each other.
Ya, betul. So macam apa, sebelum you start rap career dulu, macam sekarang ramai rapper-rapper DM tanya I kan, macam oh takut nak buat ni, takut tak dapat itu, takut tak macam-macam lah, dorang overthinking on apa rap career ni kan. Kalau macam bro dulu sebelum bro start as a rap career, apa benda yang bro buat untuk keep moving, I mean like dari segi motivation diri daripada down or whatever ke, apa yang membuatkan bro teruskan buat benda tu sampai bro dapat apa yang bro dapat hari ni?
We really enjoyed it. Like, if you ask me about my 2 Fat days, we really, really had a passion for entertaining the crowd. Like, kalau kita tak dapat duit pun kita buat show. Walaupun masa kita tengah, and we did a lot of shows like, oh, there's nobody, no, we want to perform this. You know what I mean? Like, we really wanted and felt that connection with the crowd. So there was no point we could give up, because although katakan our first gig mungkin 700 orang datang, and then some gigs ada 100 orang, some gig 200 orang, then it started to build, 300, and then like maybe 99, early to, right before the album keluar, it was already steady. Every gig there'll be 1,000, 1,500 people, depending on venue, but it'll always be pack. But people need to remember that What the Dilly first album was not an instant hit. We only sold 8,000 CDs. And pada waktu itu, 1999, 28,000 CD is a flop. You have to understand. OAG baru jual 85,000 ni. I was on the same label as OAG, Poetic Ammo, Innuendo. You know? Innuendo just sold, I don't know, 50,000 CDs. OAG just sold 85,000, 100,000, and then Too Fat, this is it, everybody's saying this is the one. First weekend we sold 2,000. So that's when we knew this is our core fan base, 2,000 people. But after that, it was like slow. And I think in 1 year, we only sold 8,000 CD. So we didn't win anything. Masuk award show, kalah, even like certain awards like AIM, first year we were nominated Best New English Artist. Every single newspaper cakap, ini award memang. Dulu dia orang suka predict kan siapa menang. This one Too Fat. Every newspaper Too Fat. Kalah. Kalah, bro. So, that's when we knew like, okay, we gotta strategize up. That's why the second album is called Plan B. Because we always had this Plan B. Now, what's Plan B? Plan B is we start rapping in Malay, a bit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And not even. We didn't even. But we said, okay, maybe, because bukan nak cakap first album tu kita tak ada lagu-lagu yang menonjolkan kita punya budaya. We had Bomo. Bomo for me was like, it's Ulit Mayang, it's like Surunai, and all that like really, you know, it's really Melayu punya traditional sound kan, but it was never a single. Jadi masses tak nampak. Diorang masih nampak macam kita dua budak yang macam, sampai dulu kita masuk interview pun orang tanya macam, oh, first question, tu fact ke tidak cakap bahasa Melayu. You know, like mungkin kita pun like, we were still fresh, you know, so tak tahulah pasal kan, but so we said, okay, look, we need to come up with plan B and let's get back to work, you know. And then T-Bone. Sebenarnya cerita anak ayam ni memang kelakar. Kita ada show tau. We had a show dekat Bukit Bintang. Okay. Show tu untuk opening act untuk this group called Atomic Kita, which is a pop group. Okay. But we still treated it as our show. Ini kita punya show, kita punya crowd mesti ada. Betul pun. Memang betul pun, ada lah crowd kita mungkin 1,000 orang daripada 5,000 tu. Okay, but anyway. So Malik was like, yo, let's try and come up with, because we always had intros, we always had you know, like a DJ set. Like, imagine like how DMC, you know, the DJ set, the DMC sets, DJs used to, T-Bone will always have a different set, and the people would come in and out with you know, some beat juggling, some scratching. But that week, T-Bone had gone to, so I gotta give a big shout out to Big Brother Spit from Nordiest Maximus. So T-Bone went before that, I think, went to see Spit, and Spit had this bunch of records. Daripada Dewan Bahasa dan Pustaka. Vinyl. Daripada Dewan Bahasa dan Pustaka. So we played like macam kita memang nak cari satu sample. Pasal benda ni is played live, they were not on time. Macam, you know, bila you nak buat music, you know, you have to set it to a metronome. Of course you can chop it up, but we didn't want to. So we're just looking for one loop that is, and Anak Ayam was the only one that they played exact to the metronome. The entire 3 minutes is like the robot, this whoever was leading that musical group did a great job. So we chopped out Anak Ayam, and that was that. And then I think he gave the sample to Damien, and Damien was Master Fruity Loops keluar dekat PlayStation. So Damien tengah main dekat Fruity Loops dekat PlayStation tu. So dia macam mana entah they export the file, and that was how Anak Ayam came about. It was just we were just messing around with like new things. Yeah.
So bro, apa antara 3 nasihat yang bro nak nasihat untuk young generation punya passion in rap career lah. Antara 3 nasihat yang nasihat yang paling bro nak sampaikan dekat our young generation bro. Especially mereka yang nak start dengan rap career. 3 nasihat yang penting lah.
Alright. I think dari segi talent, a lot of people are talented out there, but always seek honest opinion from somebody that you can trust. Okay? Because jangan gopoh untuk release sesuatu benda. Sometimes you don't hear it, you don't see it. Sometimes a verse can be rewritten. Sometimes you can write a stronger hook. Sometimes your lyrics, you can look at the verse and you know, man, I've heard this a million times. So many rappers have said the same thing the last 15 years. I'm not going to say it again. Say it differently, you know? So for me, it's like your QC guy or girl has to be on the ball, you know? Like if you're new, chances are that you can do a lot of things better. But you need to have that, whether it's from a producer should be, a good producer should be able to give you good advice, you know? So jangan malu untuk tanya pendapat. Good DJs for me are like the most underrated at the moment. Not saying most underrated, but sometimes they're underrated. Their contribution to the game is underrated. When we like, I work with a lot of DJs. I always like to test mixes with, because some of these clubs they have like 3-4 ribu punya sound system, ada yang 1 juta punya sound system. So sometimes I'll give Biggie a track and like, hey Big, what's right, man? Just to see whether our mix is good. You know, so these are the kind of things that DJ can do for you to help you out. Another quick one, somebody, you know, like, yeah. So a good set of ears are important untuk bagi feedback tu. Nombor satu. Nombor dua, I'm not going to talk about originality and flavor. I mean, all that is a given lah. Itu dah memang basic, terlalu basic lah. So let me see some sort of different advice. Of course, tiga, yeah. Number two, I would be consistent. Consistency is key. Whether or not kena consistent dari segi jumlah lagu yang keluar setahun, if you're new or, you know, like, but I feel like you need to be consistent. You cannot like come out on 16 baris and then hilang 2 tahun, you know?
Betul.
Sayang.
Sayang.
I mean, and some of these rappers have taken advantage of whatever spotlight 16 baris given. Some haven't, you know? So, of course, you have life. Maybe some people can say, oh man, life got in between. Like, wah, ada banyak problem. But, you see, you have to understand, bro. Not everyone wants to be the number one in the game. Some people just, hey, I like rapping. Hey, not everybody is competitive.
Betul.
You get me? Like, I think I'm competitive. I know a few other people who are competitive. Not to take other people out, but just to be the best I can be. But some people are not. That's why, like, for me, if I see talent in a person and they're not like, man, they're like sitting, then we push. You gotta push. You gotta push the new catch. Like, yo, man, work. Man, I want 10 beats. I want 50. I want to write this song again. Rewrite. Man, it's whack. I will work them, bro. Because sometimes you need to work a person into shape. You get what I mean? Just like a boxer who comes back off season or a 100-meter runner, like, kalau lu diet lu lari, lu kena masuk balik. Ni kadang saya lupa. Faham? So yeah. So for me, consistency and that drive. Like, apa lu nak? Lu nak apa? You have to see it now. Like, dulu gua selalu cakap, I want to go to New York, man. Like, I want to connect with people on that level. I want to be where French Montana is and DDs. I want to be there. I want to go. And I did it, you know, like, but no one was there to hold my hand. No one was there to like book me a flight. No, I did it myself. Like 11 years ago. Mungkin gua kenal 2 orang, 3 orang kat New York, but I built my network. And until today, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say like I step into a room, they know who I am. They don't know who I am 90% of the time. But I don't mind because I'm hungry like that. I'm hungry. I've always been hungry and I'm eager to connect, eager to build, eager to do bigger things. Maybe, you know, we see things from a different perspective, want to do things on regional, international level. But kalau setakat berbual, tak ada kerja. So, 10 years ago, I started going there. Daripada tak kenal orang, alhamdulillah. Sekarang, adalah connection sikit. You know? Boleh lah berbual. Siapa, whoever you need to reach in hip-hop, I think, you know, if I don't know the person, I know a person who knows the person. You know? So, but it's still a work in progress. So, you gotta know, this is the last one, consistency. Third one is like, set your goals. What do you want to do? What do you want to be? What do you want to achieve? Because it's not that hard, you know, like, it can be done. Yeah. You'll be surprised. Sometimes you DM some of these big artists, they reply you. You know, like, you send them a song and they like it, next thing you know, they're on the song. You know, like, I've been friends with J Park for a long time. Saya tak pernah berbual nak buat lagu. Kerana tiba-tiba satu hari dia cakap, yo, I got a song with J Electronica on. I want you on it. I want you to spit at Malaysia. Like, you know, like, J Electronica, lu biar benar kan? So macam, masuk Rabu. I cakap, bro, I record on Friday, Saturday you get. Memang betul. Friday, masuk studio, boom. Saturday, hantar lagu, done. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's like that. So, that's it, man. Have this And also patience like sometimes when you pergi Seoul, you say, hey, I want to link up with these people and so, and then begin, oh, I want a song now. No, it doesn't work like that. Maybe the song will come in 6 months. Maybe the track, maybe a video. Yo, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? My boy Shiga Shea just recorded a track with ASAP Ferg and J-Pop.
Wow.
Just because he was in the room. He was in the room and then they were recording and they were like, yo, you spit like I spit too. Boom, boom, boom. Shiga Shea was right time, right place. Now he on the track with Ferg. So be humble, be nice, respect the elders.
Respect the elder, respect the OG, bro.
Orang tua, betul-betul lain dia. Mak bapak kita, orang tua dalam hidup kita, you get what I mean? Like, jangan terlalu terkejar-kejar like this rap now, bro. There's no such thing. Don't be lured into the game for the wrong reasons, like fame and money and all that. Nah, you get what I mean? All that, yes, it's important. It's important. Fame is important. Money is important. If you're not famous, then you probably not as successful as you were. You know, if you're less famous.
Hai bro. Bateri habis bro.
Ay, bateri boleh habis pula. Okay.
Even Joe Flizzow pun bateri mesti kena habis juga. So that's why kita kena be humble.
Okay. Where were we?
Kita tadi dekat yang part 3 yang nasihat yang you kata kita kena consistent and kita kena buat connection and networking. Itu je. Networking
penting, you know. I think bila kita jumpa artis-artis daripada negara lain, itu adalah peluang yang bagus untuk build a relationship. Because some of these markets macam Thailand, macam Korea, macam Japan are very advanced. And we can learn a lot of things from them. Macam saya, contoh, idea untuk buat Joe's Barbershop, memang saya tergerak idea tu bila saya pergi Frank's Shop kat New York.
French.
Dan owner Frank's Shop, Mike, you know, dia macam otai lah dalam barbershop business ni. So bila saya tanya dia, saya minta kebenaran dia untuk buat kedai yang inspired by dia punya kedai. And bila saya balik, saya masih ragu-ragu. Dan waktu tu, way daripada kumpulan Titanium, dia dah buka 2 kedai. Dia dah on the way to buka kedai nombor 3. So dia yang bagi saya dorongan, cakap, okay, why don't you come to Bangkok and you see how I operate my shops. And, you know, after I saw business at these 2 shops, saya rasa macam, okay, I can do this, you know. After, you know, being inspired by somebody else, you know, friend in the game, yang sudi bagi nasihat, bagi, you know, tunjuk ajar sikit. And and alhamdulillah sekarang kita ada 26 kedai. So,
ya, 26 kedai. Banyak tu bro. Banyak sangat. Sebab yang Boy Way ni dia punya kedai apa nama? Never Say Cut, betul tak? Never Say Cut kan?
Never Say Cut. Ya. Dia ada dalam 20-30 kedai.
30 kedai. Sebab saya pernah agak pergi potong rambut dekat dia punya kedai dekat Bangkok. Tak silap dekat mana? Dekat Silom ke apa? Tak, saya lupa nama dia. Saya try je test potong rambut esok. Dia punya price pun boleh kata kat sana pun okey lah. 400 baht, 300 baht kan. So kalau dekat macam Joe Barbershop antara murah lah. Bagi saya Joe Barbershop ni, kita tahu brand tu sebagai Joe Flizzow punya kedai potong rambut. So kira murah lah bro. Kalau 20 ke 30 ringgit. Sebab kat sana lagi mahal.
Ya. Kita try buat, saya tak nak macam terlalu, kita tak nak pricekan benda tu supaya students tak boleh potong, you know. Kita nak bagi satu servis yang berkualiti dalam tempat yang, you know, insyaAllah okay, but at a price yang bagi saya memadai. Because RM20 ni ya untuk orang kat bandar mungkin tak mahal, tapi mungkin di bandar-bandar kecil mungkin ialah satu kos, ataupun untuk golongan yang dah bekerja mungkin tak mahal, tapi untuk students, you know, so alhamdulillah lah we managed to maintain RM20 ni, tapi tak tahulah mungkin naik ke soon kan. Tengok harga lah barang-barang, kalau barang-barang punya harga naik, sometimes cost tu banyak benda yang jadikan cost tu factor untuk cost sesuatu benda tu kan.
Betul. So bro, apa satu lagi? cakap pasal kita kancil lah bro. Nak cakap pasal kita kancil bro. Kita kancil tu, saya dah dapat info lah bro. Saya dah dapat nombor telefon. So kita macam mana kita next step ni bro?
Saya tak tahu. Masa mula-mula memang saya memang nak beli. But saya tiba-tiba jadi pula COVID ni. Bagi saya banyak lah benda-benda lagi penting kan daripada cari kereta yang
Betul.
bukannya kita tak ada kereta pun kan. So bagi saya awak simpan dulu info tu. Nanti kita bila keadaan dah tenang sikit kita try call dia orang.
InsyaAllah.
Kereta tu dekat mana? Dekat Sabah kan?
Dekat Sibu
Sibu
Sarawak.
Kat Sibu.
Yes, kat Sibu Sarawak.
Sampai sana kereta tu.
Saya pun tak tahu bro.
Dulu saya punya kancil tu. Boleh kata saya punya sound system tu lagi mahal daripada kereta tu lah. Senang cakap lah. Ya, bila pasal kereta tu saya pakai lama. So bila dah ada duit sikit, nak bikin pun takkan nak bikin kancil. So saya buat sound system. And in the end the sound system was so good that semua orang akan pakai kereta saya untuk test dia orang punya mix. Siapa-siapa artis yang baru buat recording baru ke apa, nak dengar. Pasal I mean system masuk sedap. I miss the car lah.
Yeah. So bro, apa cakap pasal 16 baris kan? Untuk 16 baris next season macam mana bro? Planning macam mana? Next season punya 16 baris.
I got plans for 16 baris. I think it's time untuk 16 baris tu kalau remaja, you akan tengok dia punya version orang besar dia. Apakah langkah seterusnya? You guys have to wait and see. But trust me, we have plans for 16 baris. We have plans for the show to evolve. It might be called something else. It might be still 16 baris. I can't give up too much information right now. But it is not, the journey doesn't end there. You know, if anything, kita ambil tahun, actually 16 baris season 3 patut dah jalan lah. But keadaan tak mengizinkan, you know. So we are planning something big. But we still need to wait untuk PKP ni habis. Kita kena tengok juga. Pasal you kena understand yang mungkin pihak berkuasa akan ambil langkah-langkah keselamatan yang lebih. So mungkin lepas ni tak ada show. Perhimpunan awam melebihi mungkin 100 orang atau 200 orang kena pantau. You know, so kita kena tunggulah benda tu.
Yeah.
But I have a plan. I have plans for another season of 16 baris or the next episode of 16 baris.
So ramai orang tanya macam mana, apa kriteria untuk masuk 16 baris?
Sebenarnya 16 baris dia tak ada kriteria. Dia macam ni. Kriteria dia okay. First season tu memang semua saya siapa yang saya kenal, saya tak adalah kenal semua orang. Macam siang orang tak kenal, saya DM direct. Kalau tak DM, I get the team to DM. You know, macam I first kenal K-Click, I DM dia orang macam maybe like 2 months or 1 month after their first single came out. And kebetulan bila I buka DM, tengok 7 pun ada hantar kat I satu link. So, sometimes I tak ada pun tunggu nak orang kenalkan ke apa, I DM dia terus. Macam ada setengah rapper, I akan cakap, macam Pele and came in, and I think I told Saf, I was like, yo Saf man, I want to give you 3 more slots to put on for your guys, you know, whoever you want to put on. So I don't know, was it, I think it was definitely Pele, but 2 other cats. So bagi saya itu cara saya yang untuk reach out to the community kan. But
macam,
of course, because saya nak bagi peluang kepada orang yang audition pun ramai. Audition is like 4,000 tau, lebih. So, bahkan saya check satu-satu. And kadang-kadang, you know, refresh, mungkin kita terlepas, mungkin orang tu tak tag, mungkin kawan dia yang tag. So like, but I'm happy that we managed to find people like Farid Jabbar, Yang Raja, Lil J. Ini semua daripada audition tau. Hulera, audition. Ramai.
Ramai. Ramai
Local B.
Lokabi.
It's dope, man. Like, for me, it's like, you know. Yeah. But saya sentiasa tanya orang. Kadang-kadang saya tanya crowd yang every time saya tanya orang dalam Instagram who you want to see on, saya memang call lepas tu. Saya cakap, okay, this guy, okay, cool. I'm a holler at them. So, yeah.
So macam sekarang kita dah tahu kartel sekarang dah tak ada. Kartel rekod dah tak ada, betul tak? So kita dah ganti dengan Def Jam, bro. Kita dah ganti dengan Def Jam, bro.
Ni kartel ada kat sini.
Kartel ada kat sini. So bro tak rasa berat tak rasa berat macam contoh kartel punya rekod ni dah lama bro create benda tu, bro buat benda tu, and then tiba-tiba bro nak gantikan dengan Def Jam C.
Of course, you know, it's a new phase in my career as a music executive. I know the limit of Cartel Records. Number one is like, I have the opportunity to take this to a regional level, you know, and hopefully international level, paras dunia. Like, now we have more than like individual artists, like 14, 15 artists already signed to us from Philippines, Indonesia, you know, and this was something I couldn't have done it with Cartel, you know. So Cartel is, you have to understand the mentality, the mindset of us at Def Jam is still the Cartel, you know. It still is 3 main people that was running Cartel, myself, Yanis, and Baby T, you know, Sonawan, Alif, still our 2, you know, the backbone of our production. Of course, we are strengthening the squad with more talent. But bagi saya ini peluang untuk Malaysian hip hop also make a mark on an international level. So it's not going to take overnight. It's not going to be overnight. It takes a lot of hard work, memang banyak kerja keras. Tapi saya rasa we are on track. You know, we have consistently released music in all markets right now. Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, Indonesia. We're going to start signing artists in Vietnam. We're going to sign another, this dope rapper in Philippines, you know. I can't reveal the names yet, but he's gonna blow. So I feel like, and I've always been a fan of Russell Simmons and Rick Rubin and the whole Def Jam movement. You know, I've read all the books in regards to Def Jam. And what they mean to hip hop, you know, for me, I think I have the opportunity to represent that, you know, from Malaysia.
Faham. So kalau macam pendapat bro kan, macam sorry, bro boleh tengok scene Malaysia punya, especially hip hop and rap scene. Masa dulu pun 2006, 2007 pun ada zaman kejatuhan tau, ada zaman kejatuhan. So untuk tahun ni ataupun next tahun yang berikutnya, bro rasa rap kita ni still lagi on upgoing ke ataupun ada statistik turun atau macam mana bro? Pendapat bro ataupun apa yang bro boleh rasakan benda tu?
Dia sebenarnya bukan kejatuhan. Dia time tu, okay, yeah, you're right. Kejatuhan tu macam dia tak ada penggerak. Tiba-tiba macam, kau ingat lu nak bikin gig, lu tak buat, lalu tak ada orang buat. You know, so, yes. And also we were going through that period where we were moving into digital. It was still the Napster / I don't know, torrent downloading, and you know, Spotify belum ada, iTunes ada tak ada. Orang jual ringtone. So like, there was no economy untuk benda tu. So bila tak ada, when you cannot create, when you don't have the roads into like mainstream media, kalau you tak boleh masuk radio, you tak boleh main, then macam mana lagi nak main? So, yes, at that point in time, indie music was big. Every single radio station wanted to play indie music, you know, and I don't know if that's gonna happen again, because for me, hip hop punya fan base sudah grow kat Malaysia ni. You know, kalau dulu mungkin 10% out of semua orang muda dengan hip hop. Sekarang mungkin 60%, 70%. So I feel like if macam overnight tiba-tiba you ada nampak you know, kemerosotan dalam industri hip hop, saya rasa tak mungkin kot. Unless peminat abandon lah. Because kalau kita dah ada this pool of peminat yang as important as the artist itself. Tanpa peminat, tak ada artis.
Betul.
You know?
Faham?
So, takkanlah peminat-peminat ni sanggup untuk meninggalkan benda yang orang suka. So, it's our job. That's why I said quality is important. It's our job to continue putting out music, kurangkan perbalahan, you know, kurangkan hasad dengki antara sesama kita dan cuba untuk bekerja sama dengan semua orang and move forward. Because always look at the countries next to you and see like, wow, dia orang maju. Kenapa kita tak boleh maju macam tu? So we have always something to work towards, you know?
Yeah.
Dari segi quality of their music videos, you know, like, wow. Yeah. There's a lot more room for improvement lah. And I'm very confident that this generation of artists, I think we have a talented bunch of artists. It's very exciting times, you know. You are the artist macam Ichal Mosh. Like dope, bro. You get what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You wanna like somebody that spit like proper bars, you know. Like, you got artists like Yoni Boy Zenaka who are like killing it with the hooks and like just writing like fire track, like good song. You get me? And the list goes on, of course. K-Click is there, and there's so many new artists that are exciting.
Faham? So macam kita
we have so much more to offer. You know, we need to hear more stuff from artists like Zamira. Shout out to Zamira. You know, like I think we just need to flood the market with songs and sounds and
yeah.
Be okay.
Setuju. So, macam apa kalau kita tengok kan, macam dekat Indonesia dia punya platform rap memang gempak gila-gila, and then especially dekat Thailand kan. Thailand ni antara scene yang I memang selalu tengok lah. Macam contoh you pun tahu macam Yang Om kan, macam even Da Boy Way pun tak boleh nak buat macam mana Yang Om buat, and then Yang Om pun tak boleh buat. Dia ada perbezaan dia lah. But yalah, bayangkan dalam YouTube boleh capai 200 juta view, and then is very gila lah, memang gila sangat-sangat. Sebab dia punya population lah kan, ramai kan.
Yeah, I mean, saya rasa itu adalah salah satu contoh di mana seseorang yang more focused, like Yang Om is a great example of, you know, like you see somebody that really work hard to get to where he is, you know, and the whole movement. If you look at Thailand, they're very united. Everybody works with everyone.
Betul.
There's not much beef, you know.
Betul.
So yeah.
Sebab yalah kan.
And I think when I say bila I cakap everybody works with everyone, it's not just hip hop. When I say this, it means the people from the sneaker culture, the people in advertising agency, the people yang kerja brands dekat dalam telco, dia orang support hip hop. You get what I mean? So, like, if you're a fan out there, I know so many people that don't do music that contribute so much to Malaysian hip hop. Whether they're engineers or whether they're film directors or whether they're stylists. You get what I mean? So this ni adalah komponen sesuatu industri. And even if you're from a different industry, let's say you daripada aviation, you kerja untuk syarikat penerbangan, mungkin you buat marketing. Mungkin bila if you're a hip-hop fan, when it's time for you to pitch an idea, mungkin you akan pitch, hey, why don't we get a hip-hop artist to do this campaign for us? And that is is one way of also contributing to music industry or supporting. You know, when we say support the local industry, this is a big way of supporting local industry, you know. So, yeah, macam bila kita buat show kerajaan, for instance, and dia orang pilih artis hip hop, that means there is somebody in this organisation, dalam kerajaan, dalam kementerian so and so yang suka Sonawan or suka Joe Flizzow or suka MK, you know what I mean? So this is what I say, like when we have to build lah, kan?
Faham. So macam sekarang ni kita dah tahu Joe Flizzow dah buat macam-macam lah, especially dalam rap scene, dalam industri music or whatever, apa macam-macam benda lah yang you dah contribute for us. And apa benda yang sampai ke hari ni yang you rasa benda tu tak tercapai lagi, bro? Benda yang you rasa you nak buat but tak tercapai lagi buat masa sekarang.
Dulu for some reason for a long time I punya impian is to have a billboard hit. You know what I mean? And it's funny, like maybe now I'm not saying it's easy to do, but I think, you know, with certain marketing budget or certain collaborations in place or with certain like deals, it's achievable, you know, to enter in and out and get maybe number 75 on the hip hop charts or something. But strangely, like now where I'm in the best position to actually make a move like that, it's no longer my target. You get me? No? Like saya tak ada pun macam, oh man, I need to make it there. No, because I've been there, you know, I go there every summer and, you know, I try to in and out lah, you know, I'm a observer of how the music scene is, and I'm in contact with movers and shakers in, you know, LA and New York. But for me, it's like, okay, now it makes sense. Like, why it's not important. You know, for me, I got a bigger agenda in Asia. So, untuk jawab soalan awak, tak ada benda yang saya rasa saya belum tercapai. Pasal, kalau saya belum capai benda tu, saya dalam perjalanan untuk mencapai benda tu. You know?
Setuju.
Dan kalau saya tak capai benda tu, ialah bukan kerana saya berputus asa, but lebih kerana saya dah re-evaluate saya punya, you know, apa yang penting lah hidup saya. And now it's no longer that. So, because I don't want to live with regret. If I answer your question like, oh, wah, gua rasa menyesal gua tak buat benda tu. I'm still here, right? Kenapa gua tak buat besok atau now? I can do it, right? You know?
Betul?
Oh, katakan gua cakap, oh, gua menyesal gua tak tour lebih dekat Jepun masa dulu gua selalu tour kat Jepun. Kenapa gua tak? I can get off the phone with you and start making some calls to Japan and like, start putting together collaborations and start. So, I don't have anything that I am menyesal.
Faham?
Tak ada. Saya tak nak. I don't operate like that. But things yang saya belum kecapi banyak. Dan dia masih dalam jangka masa, ada yang jangka masa panjang, ada yang jangka masa terdekat ni, insyaAllah. For me, it's like that. You cannot simpan benda-benda nanti jadi bitter dan, you know, nanti kita kena ikhlas bila kita buat kerja. So, kalau you niat baik, insyaAllah orang akan tolong.
Betul. Setuju, bro. Ya, kira macam state of mind like that lah yang kita nak kan, bro. Kita tak boleh nak hidup dengan kekecewaan, orang kata.
Yeah. And also sometimes it's okay. It's okay to aim for the skies, but sometimes you land, you know, you don't, it's okay to aim high. You know what I mean? Like, it's alright.
Faham. So itulah, saya rasa kita dah berborak banyak, bro, and banyak benda input output yang you share dengan saya, and ada yang orang tengok ni kan. So saya berterima kasih sangat-sangat dekat Joe Flizzow sebab sudi live sama dengan Malaysian Hustler. And Joe,
sorry terputus tadi
tak apa. No problem, bro. Apa-apa pun saya doa yang terbaik untuk Joe Flizzow and the team FJMC, and then apa-apa pun. Thank you so much sebab bagi peluang untuk Malaysian Hustler live sekali. And sangat-sangat appreciate. I rasa ini antara achievement paling tinggi untuk Malaysian Hustler setakat ni.
Tak lah, jangan cakap macam tu. No, you guys are good, man. Keep doing what you guys do. You know, you guys have contributed a lot to Malaysian hip hop. Dan, you know, on behalf of everybody at Def Jam, thank you for supporting our initiatives. You know, any apa cara kita boleh tolong atau bekerjasama, you know, I'm a phone call away.
Okay, thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Apa-apa pun, wishing you all the best and good night. Good night, bro. Good night, bro. Thank you so much.
Selamat berpuasa.
Selamat berpuasa tu.
Assalamualaikum.
Stay safe. Okay, bro. Okay, guys.